Well, hello everyone. This is just a quick video on the new 2018 50p coin mintage figures that have just been released. I'd just like to show you what I have got. I mean, you've probably seen them in the other videos, but this is like telling you with the mintage figures as well. In this bag here, I've got Paddington at the Palace there. On that, I'm just looking at Paddington at the Palace. There was 5.9 million of those, but in the sealed bag as well, there's about 4 or 5 of the Tailor of Gloucester, and there's 3.9 million of those. I mean, which is still reasonably low, so they might be worth a few pound each. But the Paddington's been nearly 6 million of those really, so they're not going to be worth a lot. But I've got a full seal bag of those, and the next ones I've got to show you with the mintage figures are the Paddington at the station. This is a full seal bag of those as well. There is only the Paddington at the station in those. I've looked through and still sealed the bag. There is 5,001,000 of those, so that's quite a low mintage as well. It's not too bad really, considering the year before there was like 9 million and 16 million and 20 something million of the other Beatrix Potter ones. But that's still quite low for those. Right, so I'll get on to the next ones, which is what have I got? What I was really surprised at is this bag here. Well, I'll show you that in a minute, because what everyone's favourite coin, the Peter Rabbit, there was only 1.4 million of those. I did find this one on my change. You can see it's been circulated and it's a little bit scuffed here and there, but the mintage figures on them, there is 1.4 million, so that's a really low mintage for the Beatrix Potter. Because what was it? Trying to think. Jemima Puddle Duck, there was 2.1 million of those, and they're worth a few quid. So this is like only 1.4 million. So it's going to make them like nearly twice as much for the collectors, because the people that do the coins hunts, they were saying how hard these were to find. Really hard to find. So I done well to find one of those in my change, because with these, the Flopsy Bunny ones, I didn't find any in my change. So before the numbers came out, I did buy a few on eBay. I managed to get 4 of these for, I think it was £8, yeah. Flopsy Bunny. So I've done really well with those, because the mintage figures on those are the same as the Peter Rabbit, 1.4 million. So they've got to be worth a few pound. So I was really pleased with that. Yeah, and there's the other. Well, that's 3 of them in total. I did give one away. Right, so, and right, what was I showing? Where's it hiding? It's up here. This one, representation of the People's Act. There was what's the numbers on these? See if I can find them. 9 million. That's quite a few. 9 million of those, so they're not going to be worth much. Probably just face value, really. But still, because everyone was finding them in the change, find them everywhere. But see the bag. I'll easily get my money back to those. I think I only paid £16 for those at the time, so I'll probably get that back easily. Right, so on to the last one. The one I was really pleased with. If I can get that into view for you there. Mrs. Tittlemouse. I got a full sealed bag of these, and there is only the Mrs. Tittlemouse in there. Just trying to move them around a bit so you can see with the reflection of the bag. And the mintage figures on those were only 1.7 million, which is extremely low as well. I was really surprised at that. Now I don't know how much they're going to be worth singly, but judging on previous years, I think there was 1.8 million of the Isaac Newton ones, and they're worth like £5 each or something. There's only 1.4 of these, and with them being through the Beatrix Potter collection, like, it makes them a bit more collectible, just like the Jemima Puddle Duck. And there was more Jemimas, so I was quite pleased when I got these. And I only paid £26 for the full sealed bag, so I think I've scored on them. Definitely. I've done well with that bag. Very well, because there is only those in there. It's a bit hard to see. £26 for a full bag of the Mrs. Tittlemouse 1.7 million mintage, which is extremely lower than what I thought. And a lot of other people thought these were going to be a bit higher as well, but when I was watching all the coin hunt videos, didn't see a lot of them found, so quite pleased when I did manage to get a bag for £26. That's going to be worth a lot more than that. Yeah, definitely. Very pleased with myself with that bag. Right, so there you go. That's all the coins that were released in 2018. Yeah, I'm just double checking, yeah. Right, Taylor Gloucester, 3.9 million. I did get 4 of those in 4 or 5 of those in one of the Paddington bags. But I was disappointed with the Paddingtons, but there's still like 5 million and nearly 6 million of the other. But more than anything, pleased with the purchase of the Mrs. Tittlemouse. Yeah, very pleased with them.